Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another couch video. Visual proof of the select non-select paradigm. Now, you know what? You get some detractors, or really they ain't even detractors, they just straight insecure haters who got problems with that whole select non-select criteria, even though it's the same thing as saying alpha beta or 80-20. And most people see it, but you get some people, they fighting it really because they on either the non-select, they betas, 80% side of the equation, right? Extremely so in some cases. But check it out. I said, you know what, let me just throw something in there, right? And there's another thing about this thing I'm throwing in there that actually addresses another thing that some haters or detractors will say about me, right? We'll get into that part in a second, right? But this visual proof, in the description box, there's a video. It's called 14 Women Going for 11 Men. Right? Check it out. The link is right there. It got a lot of views on it. A lot of views, right? Now, here's the thing about it, too. The other thing that detractors like to say. Because I get some detractors, they say, oh, you got that old stuff. It's from the 90s. It's from the 80s. You know, your stuff ain't gonna work today. Bama, please. Because the thing about this particular video that I'm sharing right here, these are young people in it, Generation Z. And it was interesting because I watched it. I was like, well, damn. I thought there was some new shit out here according to the detractors. This is the same exact shit I've been seeing since the 70s. It's just being filmed. Now, what happened in this particular video, okay, you had 14 young women, and they weren't all black. You had Asian in there and Hispanic. Might have been a white girl or something in there, so I ain't even sure. But definitely it was multiracial, right? You had 14 girls, or young girls, young people. I think they were probably 18 to 21 or something like that. 11 young men, probably in the same age range and everything, right? Just from what they were saying and everything, right? And the 14, like they had the 11 guys lined up, and the 14 young women had to walk up to each of the guys. Well, not each of the guys, but walk up to the guys that they were interested in, like getting to know, to date or something, right? Now, when the 14 went over, 5 of the guys were eliminated because nobody stood in front of them. And I was like, damn. That was select right there. Even though they outnumbered at first, they made it small. I was like, that's everything I've been saying anyway, which, you know, of course, people of common sense should have known, but, you know, common sense ain't common. So I was like, and then, what was funny, what else I talk about? I always talk about the body game, of course, but that's overall physical appearance. Because, you know, these young guys, men don't fill out really till their 30s. So, but what did the women go on? Because 2 of the guys were like, something else going on. But 2 of the guys, they asked the girls, oh, why'd you pick me? Oh, you're cute. You're cute. I'm like, dag. And, you know, it's like I said, it was like, so hold up. And okay, so you showing the select right, select non-select right there. And just to be clear, there's plenty of other videos like that. A lot of young people do stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff. In fact, they go out in the street and interview people and be asking some of the stuff that I be trying to tell y'all now. And y'all think it's different than people. And you know, some people say, well, those are young people. It don't change because people's choice of what they want to do with the foundation is in their youth. It's like, that's what I said about the imprint and everything. People don't change it. They modify it as they get older. But what happened is, even as they get older, they go for the same thing. You got 50 and 60-year-old women still chasing after, they either being cougars chasing at a young boy just because he looked good, or, you know, if they find somebody closer to their age, they look good, they go for it. And then everybody else is faking. Ask me how I know. So, I mean, it's just like, all right, so you got that one part, but then just the fact, they showing everything I'm showing as Generation Z. It's Generation Z. And then some people thinking, oh, it was different back then. No, it wasn't. First of all, a lot of people didn't live back then. They did the same exact thing. A lot of shit that happened back in the day was fake. In fact, it really went back, like I say, from talking to elders, I know it at least went back to the 30s. At least. And probably went past that. Everything. The same pick, because my elders told me what was going on. Heck, if you read Malcolm X's book, the autobiography of Malcolm X, he gives some game in that, how they would choose. It's like, this is the same exact fucking thing. Alright? And I was like, you know what, y'all check it out, see what you see. You know? No, I had to laugh about that, right? And even women's reactions, because one thing, the comment section was lit. Even the women's reaction, they getting mad who the guys chose. Because we get this colorism thing, and I was like, well, you know, these guys didn't choose the chocolate sisters, the ones that chose. So everything. So I'm like, well, how is this just an age thing? It's just a human thing. And see, one thing about it, right? Because I checked out a few more videos along those same themes, and I'm like, how is it young people understand exactly what I'm saying, but the older folks who supposed to know and say something different? Because it's not. Like I said, you might get some things added to it, but really what you add to it is, like, when women get older, you know, she might, because of society, say settle down more, but there's plenty who do that, divorce, and who they chase? Young boys. What you call them? Cougars, MILFs. Who they chase? They don't chase anybody on money and stuff. And then even some of those older women who don't divorce, what they doing? They choose that affair partner on that. Like, you go in some neighborhoods, there's always at least one woman fucking all the young boys. And then about the teachers and stuff. And what they all doing it on? They doing it on what I tell guys to improve, the physicality. Because that's why I talk body game. Because even if your face is, you know, not, that model look, which is overrated anyway, a lot of women actually look more at a body anyway. They actually get turned on more by a body. Because even in this little thing I showed, one of the things was, I was like, damn, these guys are tall. I'm just saying. It's right there. It's right there. Now, I know some people going to not want to deal with it and stuff and come up with anything. Okay, fine. But see, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to reference something. One of the reasons I'm even sharing this, because I'm going to reference a video done by BGS Itmore, Master Teacher BGS Itmore. Yeah, I'm going to say Master Teacher. And he was talking about blue pill fantasies and red pill spaces. There's a lot of people, they still on some blue pill shit. And they have an issue with me and some other creators because we telling you the reality and how to deal with it, which is easy. Every man got control over their physicality. That's the main thing that women gonna choose. Or at least get them over there. Then you just need to have enough of a conversation to keep them hooked. That's it. They ain't complicated. It's not really complicated. Like, cause one thing I've noticed with a lot of detractors, especially a lot of detractors, most of them ain't in shape. In fact, none of them in shape. I'm gonna just say, ain't even say most. None of them in shape. They either underdeveloped or overweight. Let's just be real. Let's just say their bodies wouldn't stand out in a crowd. Let's just be real. So, but here it is. It's just some basic shit. It's like the game hasn't changed. Because when I looked at that, I was like, damn, that's the same way they would have picked back in the day. That's the exact same way They ain't changed nothing. In fact, I'm gonna tell you how deep it is. Anybody who think it changed, because you get some people talking about social media. What does Tinder do? If a woman checking you out on Tinder, right, or Bumble, or any of these other stuff, swipe right or swipe left, they ain't looking at what you writing and shit. They taking one look at your picture. Boom, boom, boom. That's making it worse. So I'm like, what's the difference? And like I said, some guys think, well, it's amazing. You get some younger guys saying what happened back in the day and they didn't live then. They in some blue pill shit about what happened. Now, unfortunately, I saw the dirtier side from when I was a child. I saw the dirtier side. Remember, I said publicly, I've been removed from my mother's custody as a 10-year-old. That's because a lot of her friends were more on the diesel side of the equation. Shout out Master Teacher BGS. They were more on the sex worker side. And they schooled a young brother. Young brother didn't listen to everything they said though, but I still remembered it. I still was a no. You know how guys are just, they take it in because they say, oh, they can't be right, they women. But I look back and I'm like, damn, they tried to tell me. But yeah. Y'all check that joint out though. Y'all check that joint out. You make a decision. Check out some of the videos next to it. It's right fucking there. So anyway, y'all, that's all I got for today. I think I'll get a little bit deeper tomorrow on y'all. I got something I'm gonna get deeper on y'all. I'm gonna break down something else about that select non-select thing. And I'm just say this. I know there's some people they don't want to hear it and all that. Either A, don't listen, or B, be a man and just face reality out here. That's it. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all. Peace.